Some of the upcoming events around our community and other events I might be taking part in. Of course, we've got the Under 19 World Lacrosse Tournament. I think they started playing games this morning, and the opening ceremonies are going to be this evening at 7. Brian Miracle's Mohawk language classes are going to be starting their 17th year, and that opening class is going to be on Monday morning. Oliver M. Smith School is going to be celebrating 20 years that they've been operating as a school, and that's going to be happening on September 17th. On the 18th of September, we're also going to have an age-friendly event here at Six Nations, and that's being done in conjunction with the County of Brant and the City of Brant. It is a project that's been initiated by the MPP, Dave Levac, and it's looking at how can we make our events more accessible and more appealing to people that are getting on in years. So that's why it's called age-friendly. So we're going to be having that event here on Friday the 18th. We do have 2 programs going on here, after-school programs. They're called Beyond the Bell. One takes place at I.L. Thomas School and one takes place at J.C. Hill. And they've been sponsored by the YMCA. They've been going on for a couple of years, and they're continuing to happen this school year. And the board of the YMCA will be here at I.L. Thomas School on Friday just to see how the program runs and to check it out. So I'll be joining them on that. Following the Under 19 World Lacrosse Tournament we're having next weekend as well, the World Lacrosse Tournament will start in Onondaga. Also next weekend on the 19th and 20th of September, there will be the Husking Time at Chiefswood, and we encourage everyone to attend, particularly the ladies. And on the 20th, I'll be speaking at the Grand River Conservation Authority's annual meeting. On the 23rd, parents who are family members who have residence in the Iroquois Lodge will also be helping organize the Family Councils Conference, that including people from the surrounding area, and that will be held at the Community Hall. Later that day, I will also be traveling to Toronto with some of our tourism staff to meet with Minister Michael Couteau, who is the Minister of Tourism, Sport and Culture. And we want to talk about some of our tourism plans we have for Six Nations and how the province might be able to help us fulfill those plans. We will also be attending an information session on Brant County on September 24th to talk about economic development in their area. And on September 26th, Ganokosha will be holding their annual community walk to prevent violence. We will be marching from the 4 directions and meeting at the intersection in the Srigan, and then there will be displays and speeches in Veterans Park. So we encourage all the community members to come out and join that. We all need to come together to work to prevent violence in our community. There will also be on the 27th, the Mohawk Chapel will be holding its 230th anniversary. Community is invited to take part in that from 2 to 4, and I know that the Lieutenant Governor Elizabeth Dowdsdale has made plans to attend that. October 1st, I will be attending the Mayor's Lunch in Brantford, and later that day attending the Canadian Aboriginal and Minorities Supplier Council Business Awards in Toronto. This is a business that I happened to come upon at one event I was at, so now we're finding out more information about them and how they can benefit Six Nations. On October 2nd, we will be doing the ribbon cutting of the solar project at Oneida Business Park. And on October 3rd, I'm going to be speaking to some women associated with the Federation of Canadian Universities. And on October 4th, Sandy Montour, Ganokosha, and myself and the families who helped organize the Embrace Her with Love concert on the missing and murdered Indigenous women will be working together to organize a Sisters in Spirit vigil that will take place in Veterans Park. And this will be held in conjunction with other vigils that will be taking place across the country on that same day. And on the 5th of October, we're going to have another provincial cabinet minister meet with us and visit our community, and that's Tracy MacCharles, who is the Minister of Children and Youth Services. She will be here to visit Ganokosha, the Youth Lodge, and also spend some time with the families as well. And October 6th, 7th, and 8th, our Lands and Resources Department will be coordinating and hosting a National Land Claims Conference here at Six Nations, and that's of all land claims directors from across the province. I think it's being held at Polytech for a couple of days and then up at Woodland Cultural Centre. And on the 8th, Arliss Skye and I will also be taking part in a meeting in Toronto with respect to the new Child Care Act. There are also a number of community events which you can find on our website. Most of them are related to health community projects and programs that are run, and social programs and programs that are run by the community by recreation. So do check those out and come out and bring your family and kids and little ones and take part in all these services that our staff work so hard to present to the community. I also want to give congratulations to the Six Nations Arrows on winning the National Junior A Lacrosse Championship, the Minto Cup, and to the Six Nations Rivermen on winning the Senior B Lacrosse Championship, the President's Cup. Kudos also go out to the Six Nations Chiefs and the Six Nations Rebels for a good season and for reaching competition in the Ontario Finals. And don't worry, we'll get it back next year, guys. I also want to congratulate the Six Nations Redmen fastball team, especially Daryl and Alicia Anderson, for organizing the All-Ontario Native Fastball Tournament, which was held here at Six Nations a few weekends ago. Congratulations as well to the Six Nations teams who won the championships. The Slow Hawks, who won the Women's Masters, the Ashwegan team, who won the Men's Masters, and the Six Nations Juniors, who won the Women's Division. It was a good weekend, and a lot of good fastball was played. Lastly, I want to welcome all the kids back to school and all the teachers, and I encourage you to study hard but to have fun. And just to everyone out there, as you're on the roads, please take care, because the kids are back in school and we want everybody to be safe and healthy. Nyawa. That's it for this month.